let's say you were 2 years into your relationship and you had to assemble your own flowers.
She wouldn't care.
I don't know. I'm just not that kind of person.
Alex is
It's an
happy she
impossible
gets a gift
question
at
to
all.
answer.
Yeah, I am
That's
not
an
a
impossible question. I don't know why I asked it.
I'm like you can't ask me that because I generally don't like receiving. I like giving.
Are there?
Shut the fuck up, Brett.
Oh boy.
Mic drop.
See you later.
Bye.
$1 million, but when you climax,
Oh god.
Whoa.
I can't believe we're taking it to this level.
you barf in your mouth.
Yeah, I probably would.
I probably
All right,
would.
ladies, be warned.
Mm.
Brett may puke on you.
He's not getting this offer right now. This is a scenario.
No, this is based on things that will never happen, right?
All right,
Or-
let's
okay.
do it right now.
What?
Let's use this scenario.
Go ahead.
Let's do it right
So Alex and I
now.
watched Black Mirror. It
We
came
binged
out.
it.
Came
You
out
don't
last
binge
week.
it.
Do you not consider 3 hours binging?
No, I said on the precast, I'm saying it now, to be binge-worthy, I think has to be at least 5. Binging is not about length of time, I think. It's about number of individual things.
I think it's about a season,
How many episodes is binge watching?
Well,
According
we
to
just asked them.
according to Google.
a survey conducted by Netflix in February 2014. They need
That's
to redo
5
this.
years ago.
They need to redo
Yeah.
this.
Before
Nope.
binging really
This
took
is,
off.
yeah. It says 73% of people define binge watching as watching between 2 to 6 episodes. 2?
2? No.
No.
No. Okay. I think.
This just rendered itself irrelevant.
It did. That was a very dumb.
Throw your phone.
That was very subtle. Throw your phone.
I just got a Charlie horse in my thigh.
Oh, shoot. You okay?
You're gonna fart or
Do
something.
you need something?
Hey, where's your Charlie
Just give me
horse?
time. It's on the bottom of this thigh.
Hey, you can do this. Put your foot out. Put your
I
foot
can't.
Out. Do it.
No!
Put your
Oh, shoot.
Ah!
Put it out. Now flex your foot up, like your toes towards the ceiling. It looks like you're trying to take a shit.
What do you need to
Well, I
do?
don't want it to look like
What do you want to do?
I'm trying to put my foot over there.
Give me your.
Help me. My back's to the camera.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're okay.
It's
You're okay.
ridiculous.
You're okay. You're
Let's do some.
I'm doing some friggin' Christmas trivia.
Welcome to the PTO Unlimited podcast. My name is Josh.
Brett's not here,
Okay.
and my name is Alex.
Yes. Yes. Brett's not on
You're
the
not-
podcast. You
you're-
don't have to announce him.
We have to because it's
He's
wrong.
off until he.
It's wrong.
I know. Can you scoot a little bit more to the left?
No, 'cause I will in a second because I'm trying to post.
Okay, so Alex is our social media manager. She's been laxing on her sharing, I guess. This podcast, I'm going to say we're a little bit more unprepared due to the fact that we've just had not a whole lot going on in this like crazy world. This week has been kind of just blah. Hasn't really been a whole lot. I mean, we got some stuff on the board today. We're going to be talking about Hobbs and Shaw. We got the PTO Movie Club, so that's the movie that we watched. That's the Fast and the Furious spinoff. We're going to have our fan topic, which is the podcast memories. And we got a few other things that we got written down. We have a face-off, a versus, as I'd like to call it,
It's not
on
even
our
gonna be
podcast.
that big.
It's bigger than you think, I guess. I don't know. So,
That's what she said.
wow. That's not nice at all. So, how are you?
Cold.
You're cold? Is that why you're drinking your tea?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've noticed that you have been in your winter socks and you're
I'm in my
freezing.
winter socks. I've got leggings on. I am cold.
Yeah. So what's your way of combating that?
Drinking tea wearing winter socks.
And arguing with me to turn off the AC.
Yes.
That's what you've been doing,
when it's
actually.
colder outside than it is inside, then you don't need the AC on.
No, but it's not colder outside than it is inside right now. Well, it doesn't feel like it anyway.
Yes, it is.
It's
you
too
you
humid.
said it. You set the AC for 67, right?
That's the perfect
Right?
temperature of a house. And
You did? It's 63 degrees outside and it's going to be 52 tonight.
It is actually it is proven, scientifically proven, that you need to be in a colder environment to be comfortable. So, yeah, especially sleeping.
That is working at night for me with my night sweats.
What's wrong with keeping it during the day?
During the day, I don't need to be freezing.
Oh, I get it. So those who are just joining us on YouTube, yes, we are late. If you are on social media, we were posting that we were starting at 7.
It
We
is now
had
7:30.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh my God, it is. Yes. Well, the problem is, it's not a problem at all. We had a prior engagement to say happy birthday to my grandma on Zoom with all of my family. She she celebrated it today, and she's like, she got a cupcake and everything. We had all of my immediate family on Zoom. It was crazy seeing everybody at once.
You have a very big immediate family.
I do. Well, I've got 4 siblings, and then my nephew is old enough to be on his own. He's a teenager. He's gonna be 14. That's crazy.
I know.
Crazy.
I know.
So he's got his own cell phone.
He is as old as he'll be this year. This year he'll be as old as you were when we started dating.
When we met. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. I know.
Scary.
And then we had my mom had all of my nieces on, other than the one where my brother's at, and he was on too. That was really nice seeing my brother on. I didn't expect him to be on Zoom today. But yeah, it was really nice saying happy birthday to my grandma and everything. So that was really a joy. And I said to them, we need to do this more often. I mean, it's easy for us to set it up because
it's super easy.
I'm the tech guy. So we're sitting here with studio lighting and
Everyone
a
else
professional
is,
webcam.
on their phone.
People have got their phones like down here, and then like up here or moved all over the place. And we're just in a stationary webcam with too powerful of a microphone. I had to edit the sound of our microphone for Zoom. So I was like, wow, we're overcompensating. But you know what? That's what happens when you have a studio and you're able to work those kinds of things. So have you? So I want to get into the podcast today with my my other opener. Have you ever pulled a prank on somebody, like an actual prank? Have you ever pranked somebody, like enough to actually call it, this was a good prank, or this was a prank?
Oh, I'm sure I have. I mean, you're springing this on me now.
Well, that's why it's organic to spring it on you.
I know, but it's very hard to spring it on me.
Did I ever tell you that I got suspended once for pulling a prank?
Suspended from what?
From school.
No.
Yeah.
I've known you for 18 years. We've talked about detentions and suspensions and all of that.
Okay. Oh, you know what?
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. No. Oh, and you know what I didn't play? I haven't been playing our lower thirds.
Yeah, there you go.
Shows what I know. Oh my gosh.
Prank.
But no, I got suspended for there was this kid in my 6th grade middle school who was his name was also Josh.
I have one, but it is not podcast appropriate.
What do you consider podcast appropriate?
It's not. I'll tell you after the show.
Can you jot it down?
No.
Just write it or just text it.
It was when it was at my old job.
Your old job
in Chicago.
Okay, I don't know.
It was on Lucas.
Okay.
It was a very, very overly long. The prank went on for almost too long.
Oh, one of your coworkers. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there one that you can actually talk about though? Because you think about that, and I'll talk about mine.
I mean, I got the prank pulled on me. I've talked about it before. Like when my first job at a Mexican food restaurant.
No.
That was the best prank ever. Was there was 2 things. They told me to go there's the pop machines that has the soda, and then you have to change when the pop goes bad or when it runs out, you have these big 30-pound plastic bags that you have to unhook and hook back up to the fountain, and you have to go. It's called changing the pop.
This is not the prank
I know, but it's a prank, and I was new, and they said, Alex, the water's bad. You need to go and change the water. So I went in the back where all the pop boxes are, and I went back there forever looking up and down. I'm like, I don't know where the fucking water is. And I finally ended up asking, at the time, my uncle was my boss. My uncle was the boss, and I asked him, how do I change the water? And he's like, oh, they're pulling that one on you.
Mm-hmm.
So there was that one. And then the other one was that they got me with was, I even questioned it, but they're like, no, for real, go do it. They asked me, they said, we need a high chair in the bar.
Oh, that's a funny one.
And I just like, I was like 16 at the time. So I was like, why would they need a high chair in the bar? They're like, well, there's a couple in there that have a baby. I'm like, maybe it's a special circumstance. Okay, so I took a high chair into the bar, and the bartender's like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Right.
Like, I heard you needed a high chair at the bar.
So my prank was there was this kid in my class. His name was also Josh, and he was like, I don't know, he was just that weird, off-smelling, just the kid, just the worst. I mean, like just not very good personal hygiene, not very good social, being able to socialize properly. Yeah, bad habits too. So at lunch, I took his lunchbox and we moved it down the line of all of us at lunch. So the lunchbox, like he didn't know it was gone. All of a sudden, it's disappeared, and all of a sudden, his lunchbox, and he was like he had everything in that thing. Like it wasn't just everything else. So I got in trouble for removing that his personal property, and everyone was like moving it down the line, and everyone was like, yeah, I got in trouble for that, and I got was called a birth behavioral report form.
A birth?
Birth. They called them births. Yes, they nicknamed them. Yes. So the reason why I bring up pranks is 3 college roommates have been charged with assault after they allegedly removed dry skin from one of their feet and put it into a 4th roommate's shredded cheese and watched her consume it. Yeah.
Do you know how much bacteria and like just that is just absolutely disgusting.
That's gross, man.
I'm trying to think if like there's any other pranks. Like we never pulled our friends got so drunk we shaved an eyebrow or, drew penises all over their face. I'm trying to think.
Well, I did that
like
one.
I feel like we did that to somebody. Did you do that to Luke or something?
I did it to Brett.
Oh my god, we did, didn't we?
We did do it to Brett.
Oh my god, we have a picture of that.
We do have a picture of it. We do have a picture of it. Yes. We wrote Brett's name on his forehead, but he was like...
He was sweating, wasn't he?
Well, he was really drunk.
I know, but it was like... I remember it wasn't like staying on his forehead. But we did like...
What?
We drew a penis on him, didn't we?
No, I wouldn't.
I swear.
I've only gone as far as that. And then also, I guess we tried to get our friend David to piss himself by putting his hand in hot water.
I think we tried.
But he woke up.
Yeah.
And we like bolted out of the room. Like nothing happened. We're like, what's up, dude? What's up? He was just passing out on the couch, and we're just like, let's put his hand in hot water. Let's make him pee my couch. Oh man.
Oh, was that night, Brett? I was soaking wet because I sprayed myself with the hose. Was that night?
That might have been that night.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It might have been a different night as I don't know. There's many
been a lot
nights,
of fun.
But we
nights.
don't have those nights anymore,
Well, we can't right now.
Yeah. So these 3 were cited for assault. 20 years old and 19 years old. They're from Minnesota and South Dakota. This happened in Iowa.
That's like the
most
unlikely spot.
News does not come from here like this. Holy cow. Yeah, the Northwest Iowa Community College in Sheldon, Iowa. Yeah, that's where it was at. So.
Well, I did play that prank on you. It was horrible.
Do you remember that phone prank we played on your dad?
Kinda. Did we do the...
It's recorded.
We did it, right?
I found it this weekend.
You found it?
Yes, I did.
I don't think he knows about it. I don't think I ever told him.
Oops.
I don't think we ever did. It was one of those things where you dial the number and then that person calls.
Prank dial.
How long does he argue? I don't remember. It was a while.
I don't remember.
The best one was
he is just now hearing about this.
The best one that we did that one to was Sheldon.
Okay, yes, Sheldon was better.
Was the best one because he actually argued with the dude.
It was the phone call where
something about like
someone hit his car.
Someone hit his car.
Right.
Like there was some kind of like what's it called, like phone prank or...
I just said prank dial.
Is it prank dial?
Yes.
Yeah, and there's certain states where you're not allowed to do it, but we found out like that South Dakota was one, and we were living in Chicago at the time.
I think it was
and they're pre-recorded pranks.
You can't record Illinois. I remember that.
Like you can send the prank, but you can't record it.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you paid for the app or whatever, you paid for a membership.
Yeah.
Then you you could hear it.
Yeah.
But you can't listen to it until it's done being recorded. So
yeah. So we did it with Sheldon,
mm-hmm.
and Sheldon was like legit yelling at the guy. And these are pre-recorded, so they have pauses and wait for you to respond.
And it's like legit, like, oh my gosh, you're having a conversation.
He got like super mad at this person. It was like, I don't even remember what he was saying, but we have it somewhere.
I don't know if we have him.
Mad.
I know we have your dad's recording.
He actually I remember him going on a group chat and was like, I just got this phone call. And then the other one that I have is I recorded my mom, and my mom was the one about the trees, chopping down the trees or something.
I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, I did the same thing with Prank Down. There's one about somebody calling like a contractor that says like they need to come out and remove a tree because like our neighbor, like her neighbor was really mad that there was a tree like in their yard or something. And
okay.
I don't think I have it recorded, but I think I have it like video recorded. Like I was on her bed and I started recording it, and I saw her going like, "What? What are you talking about?" Like, and they were like making her mad. And then I told her about it.
Right.
But yeah, what does it say?
So we got some stuff on YouTube. Yeah. Brett was responding about the hose. Oh, and then your dad. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we did a prank dial on your dad. We did a prank dial on our old friend Sheldon. We don't talk to him anymore. So yeah, we've done pranks like that, but nothing that
we never did something to get someone sick
that can get you
sick. Well, no. You remember the prank with Joe?
Go on.
At Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, we put a whole bunch of ketchup in his soda. Yeah, we did. We did do that.
We did. I forgot about that. So there was that time where we were at Buffalo Wild Wings. I mean, we basically just said it, but like I think one of us recorded it. Right. And he went to the bathroom and he had a Coca-Cola.
Actually, you know what? You were the one that recorded it because you were the only one with the camera phone.
I think so.
That's when it happened. That's
how old it was.
That's how old.
How back in the day
how long ago? This is back in 07.
Like, 07 probably. Mm-hmm. And we were sitting at the table and was like, oh man. So everybody took like, it wasn't just ketchup.
Oh, it was ketchup and like salt and pepper.
Yeah, like we because he had a Coca-Cola.
Oh,
so it was
God,
super
that
dark.
had to have tasted nasty.
We put like a whole bunch of ketchup in the bottom of it and a bunch of like salt and pepper, and he took a drink out of it.
But that wouldn't kill you.
No, but he was really pissed.
It would, right. I mean, I would have been mad too had I been him. But yeah, no, I'm just saying like pranks like that are fine. Funny pranks. Like your sister did the balloon to us, the it balloon, and like just put it on our mailbox. You were legit scared for that one for a minute because of us being on a podcast and streaming.
I just had a lot of anxiety when we started going like public and stuff. I'm like, the last thing I want is you just hear about stalkers and things like that. And
oh yeah. No, I get it.
And we lived in a shady
and that was the same time we read about Gavin and his girlfriend down in Rooster Teeth getting invaded by a fan who drove like 3 states away.
3 states away just to like
home invade.
It was like to kill Gavin and like take her or something. And I'm like, oh my God, like, it's just scary.
That's some scary stuff. Yeah. So, I mean, it's like you want to be good on your pranks, man. You just don't want to.
Don't do something that's gonna like, internally make you sick or
like that one prank we were talking about, where the tripping prank, the jump, where it's like the 2 people jump and then
they like try to kick underneath. Yeah,
that's not a prank, man.
No,
sorry.
that's dangerous.
Okay, so because we're talking about pranks, Alex, I will post the video this week of you doing the broom.
Oh, I did do that. I did that prank on you.
Did you just get really happy?
I was like, oh yeah, I just did a prank recently. The airplane challenge, the Valentine's Day
it's
airplane
not an
challenge.
Airplane challenge at all. You made it up.
You're gonna edit your butt. You're gonna blur it.
Yeah.
You're gonna blur your butt.
I can put the podcast logo on it. Would that be funny? Or a turd emoji. I can do it.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh, what was it? What about Eric and Donna's special brownies?
Oh, that 70s show.
Oh, that 70s. I was like, who? Oh,
yeah, marijuana can't kill you. Sorry. So yeah, I just decided to open up talking about pranks. But what do you want to go into next? You can kind of run the show a little bit if you want to get an idea of what you want.
Let's just go ahead and go into the movie club.
Movie club. So what the movie club is every week we pick a movie to watch, and at least 1/3 of us has not seen it is the stipulation. But the thing is, Brett's not a part of it right now, so it's just you and me. But Brett, I do encourage you to watch the movies we have been watching. For example, it's laxatives. Sorry, laxatives that can hurt you, man.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. I remember that.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
The Sonic the Hedgehog movie, I highly recommend you at least watch if you are at least any form of a video game nerd. Seriously. Anyways, moving on. This week we watched Hobbs and Shaw, which is the Fast and Furious spinoff, and that stars Dwayne Johnson, Jason Statham, Ryan Reynolds is in this, Idris Elba. It's an awesome cast.
Well, you know what I realized is that not The Rock, but who the heck is?
Go ahead.
Who is the WWE champion that I don't?
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns is in it, but he doesn't have a line.
He has no lines.
He has no lines. He's just in it.
I'm pretty certain that it's just all. Oh, Helen Mirren's in it. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
Vanessa Kirby plays Hattie.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is. I don't think
I've seen her before.
I don't think I'd seen her in anything.
Mission Impossible Fallout.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yep. You have. So it's a really fun film, and I gotta say, better than most Fast and Furious films as far as entertainment goes.
I really liked it.
I really liked this movie. I was just sitting.
I forgot that it was a Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah.
Like it felt like its own movie.
Yeah, it really did, and it was good on its own. But
Kevin Hart's in it.
Oh yeah, Kevin.
That's right, Kevin Hart's in it.
He had to be. It's The Rock.
I know.
I mean, those two are best friends forever, man. But I want to say, like, it was a fun film, very fun. If you are a Fast and Furious fan, seriously, watch this film. It's good. It's really good.
I mean, it's definitely like.
It's off the wall action.
It definitely reminds
cheesy.
me of. Is it Mission Impossible 3?
3.
Or is it 2?
What are you talking
about? With the Chimera?
That's 2.
That's 2?
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of that storyline.
Okay.
But it definitely is what it is, which, Fast and the Furious movies, they're all just action-packed and things that cannot happen.
Right.
So, like, especially towards the end when there's, like, finales of...
oh, my God. Let's talk about the finale as well.
There's, like, a car chase where there's, like, 4 or 5 cars linked together, and the way that they're driving at full speed, and in one swoop, they take a chain, and then they're able to link each other together.
I want a gif of me shaking my head like that.
Like, Josh and I were like, it's a movie, it's a movie,
it's a movie,
it's a movie.
It's a film. We have to suspend realism.
Real.
Yep, exactly. Throwing chains and they automatically wrap around properly in the right spot.
Yep, and they connect just right. And
happens all the time, bro. You get one
try.
try. Yeah, exactly. Jason Statham was a lot more enjoyable than he was in the previous Fast and Furious. It's because you get more of a fleshed out like character for him, because him and the sister brother thing was a good touch, and it added depth to the character.
Yeah. I liked it because it made you feel like he was a little bit more.
You don't need to see The Rock's, like, you saw The Rock had like the whole like family thing as well too, but you get like a little.
I like the Samoan part.
Okay, I had an issue with that island though. It was just a little, I don't know, it's too cheesy. I can't.
I didn't think so. I thought it was fine.
Okay.
I honestly think that we should have had more scenes of them actually using like the Samoan weapons and stuff. There wasn't really a lot. There was like one quick scene where they're hitting somebody,
and it's a long movie, like 2 hours 12 minutes. Like, yeah, it's a long. It feels a little longer, but I gotta say, the Italian job Easter egg.
Oh yeah. There was Easter eggs in there.
I was so happy about that.
Yeah, I caught that right away.
A nice touch to a possibly forgotten franchise that was supposed to be sequeled and maybe even threequeled, but it didn't happen. Yet.
I like that movie.
The Italian Job is a fantastic film. If you haven't seen that movie, it's got Mark Wahlberg in it. Jason Statham, of course. Oh my gosh,
there's a lot of people.
Donald. Oh my gosh. I think it's Donald Sutherland. Yeah, that sounds right. Yep. And of course Charlize Theron. Ryan Reynolds, funny, but
a little over the top. Like he was definitely himself.
A little more than himself, I think. Just a little bit. Yeah. Idris Elba was a great
I liked him as a villain. I did. Yep. I liked him.
Brett, I got that off the top of my head. I hope you're happy. I don't have IMDb in front of me. Seriously, I just got my notes here. Now, the problem I have with it is you don't get to meet the main antagonist.
Yeah, but they keep it open for a second movie.
They don't.
They do.
For a second, I thought it was going to be like Vin Diesel or
Well, because at the end he's like, "You don't remember me" or whatever.
yeah, and then I mean, unless it's
like it's got to be somebody like that.
Unless it's obvious that
I don't know. I mean, Brett, you're more of a fan, I guess. I mean, do you know who it is?
Or do you have
you
a
don't
speculation?
You don't have to say who it is, but do you know who the actual like person behind the mic is in that movie?
Yeah, we're asking him on YouTube, by the way, those listening. Let's see here. I'm looking at other names of people that were in this. I mean, there's Roman Reigns. It was a really fun film. I don't have much bad to say about it other than the last battle that we'd already
I mean, it was just a little over the top, but it's like it's supposed to be. So,
what do you give it?
It was good. I give it like a 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah.
I give it an 8. Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes, it's sitting at 67%.
Okay.
But yeah, I like this movie more than most Fast and Furious films.
Like it was definitely like what I liked a lot about it though is it's nonstop action.
Yeah, that's what I want.
It should be, and it definitely like it's very difficult. I think now to. I thought the CGI was really good. You know, because we've been watching like
yeah, we've been
VFX.
watching the VFX artists react.
Yeah, so like, and I've been able to pick things out. So the motorcycle that Idris Elba is on, that's actually pretty cool.
Trying to understand the mechanics of it and watch it flip and do all those weird things.
He gets back on it, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Idris Elba's character too. Like, I know I've said it before, but he was a good villain. I think that he should have had more than one movie, but it's just the way it is. Anyways, moving on from that, I think that we've already said everything we need to say about it. It's a great film if you're a Fast and Furious fan. It's a great film if you're an action fan. Mm-hmm. Alex, what are you choosing this week?
I've got one, but I don't know if you've seen it or not.
I'll let you know.
Deuce Bigalow.
Yes.
You've seen it?
I've seen both.
Both?
European Gigolo?
There is another one?
Yeah. It's not good.
I wouldn't think it'd be good because of...
Rob Schneider doesn't sequel well. In fact, Rob Schneider doesn't lead well. The Animal is kind of hard to watch.
Oh,
too.
Actually, no. I have one.
What? What was that look? You're just like...
I have one. Never mind. I've completely changed it.
Something.
Are you ready?
Well, yeah.
Are you ready
to completely
for this?
change it because
Are you ready for this?
Go ahead.
Are you ready? This is just because of this weekend, okay? We're watching Blank Man. We're doing it. We're watching Blank Man for. We're watching Blank Man for.
Oh
Rick
my
and
gosh!
Patrick.
Okay, yes.
Because apparently
talk about it. I'm gonna show it on screen.
Apparently, they can quote the whole damn movie, and it's that good. It's from like 1994. Just the screen. Okay, just the.
Okay, yep, I got it. Yep.
It looks horrible.
Doesn't it though?
It looks so bad.
Uh-oh.
But we were playing online this weekend, playing some GTA, and I don't even know. I think Patrick was the first person to say something or quote the movie, and of course Rick goes, "Oh, that's a classic." And then they just spent the whole night, almost like 6-hour stream, quoting the movie.
Yeah. Look at that. Blank Man. That's Damon Wayans.
That's what we're gonna watch.
Are you sure?
Yep, we're gonna watch it.
Oh my gosh.
And I bet you, Patrick, when he listens to this, he's gonna be peeing his pants.
So we were talking about Blank Man all weekend, like when we were on GTA.
I'm surprised I remember the name of it.
I'm really happy that you did because they were saying it all night, and then at the end of the night, I'm like, all right, wait a minute, what was the name?
Like they quote that movie, like you and I quote Liar Liar, or you and
they did,
or like you and I quote Ace Ventura, or like any Jim Carrey movie or Adam Sandler movie. I was like, okay,
that was a surprise to me. So
okay.
Blank Man.
Blank Man is the podcast movie for this week. I mean, I'm not expecting it to be good, but hopefully
it's enjoyable.
Hopefully it's as enjoyable.
I hate you for this. I do.
We're gonna watch it.
Okay. All right. So Blank Man.
Oh, I wish Patrick was with us live right now.
All right, so let's move on from there. Let's talk about our fan topic of the week. And this week we kind of rehashed it from last week's 4-year anniversary, we were touching on our podcast memories, and we didn't. I think that should have been our question of the week for last week, but instead we moved it to this week because we already have one already set. So right now we're talking about what our favorite podcast memories are, but not necessarily from us. I mean, Brett is in our chat. He wasn't here last week for our 4-year. How dare you? I understand you're working a lot. I'm just joking. But I mean, he can always share something maybe in chat that was his favorite memory since he wasn't able to last week. But we have other people who were stating stuff on social media. I thought you were gonna get that up.
I've got it.
So we hashed on it last week about Brett breaking the furniture.
Yep.
The chair and the table.
Breaking all the furniture.
That's why we're sitting here a little bit more of, hey, you know what? Our furniture can take a relief this week. So, and Brett says in chat, head cheese. That was
yes.
That was
head
the
cheese.
That was the pinnacle of Brett's memory when it comes to movie quizzes, because
we even have that as a clip on Instagram.
We do. It's on Instagram and Twitter and even Facebook. If you guys want to check out our social medias, do be sure to do that. Brett getting head cheese and making the connection of that being one item you see in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and that was almost the name of the
that's what it was.
movie.
It was like it was supposed to be you're quizzing us on potential names or what this movie was almost called was the quiz. And you had to say the name of what it was almost called, and we had to guess what the actual movie title is.
Did I do that for a lot of movies, or did I just...
There was like a handful of them. Yeah. And you said head cheese, and it was like 2 seconds, and Brett was like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm like, how the hell did you know that? And he's like, there's one scene where you
you see a thing, and I was like, it makes sense. You can't see a pig's head in any other movie and consider that head cheese. I mean, seriously, what other movie has a pig's head? Any horror movie?
I don't know. Probably any horror movie.
Well, Saw.
Oh, Saw.
Yeah. That could have been the answer.
Whatever.
So, but you want to touch on any of yours again, or say, I got Bean Boozled. We watched that clip over the weekend because your sister shared it on social media, which I really appreciate everyone sharing that content. We do appreciate that. And we were able to rewatch and relive what that was all about. And all of us have lost weight and everything.
Well,
since
it's actually like
video.
Weird watching from like 4 years ago, like just
2 years ago.
I know, but I was looking at memories and looking at when we first started, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so skinny. Oh my gosh, I started to gain weight. Oh my gosh, I'm so skinny. Oh my gosh, I gained a lot of weight. Oh my gosh, look at how much weight I've lost. And then I look at like you and Brett, and I'm like doing the same thing. It's like a roller coaster through our 20s and 30s, like.
Even our youth, like my grays, silvers, or whatever you want to call them, have sprouted.
Just turn to the side real quick. Yeah, you can't even see it, so stop it.
No, you can't see the beard because it's white.
You act like...
It matches my skin.
I know, but you... No. And you act like you call it silver, and it's not, it's white.
Okay, so I call it grays, and you correct me to silver, and now I say silver, and you say it's white. What is it?
It's white.
I'm getting mad at you.
It's white.
Alex and I have been at each other's.
And I like it, by the way. So you talked about dyeing your beard.
Yeah, I thought about darkening it again. Make it look good.
Darkening it again?
Like it used to be.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
No,
it's not happening. Okay, let's go.
Thought about it, didn't do it.
Okay, so PTOUnlimited fan topic is our your favorite memories. So we'll just start off here with J360.
Shout out to J360 Productions. They are on social media like crazy.
Yeah,
and
they are.
I do appreciate that.
He said, the thing is, you all had so many I can't decide, but congratulations on 4 years.
Yeah.
And then we've also got one from Patrick.
Paranormal Pat. Shout out to Paranormal Pativity podcast, which it be like that podcast. They just put out an episode over the weekend, so make sure you check that out.
He says, gotta say I have a few. Playing online with you guys, the time I sent Josh cereal.
Oh yeah, the tricks.
Oh, I looked at this answer and I was like, what cereal? What
Turns out that grocery store now carries tricks.
That's funny. We couldn't find tricks anywhere.
You started something there, Patrick. Yeah. Good job. Thank you.
When you guys tried the suckers I sent.
Oh, was it watermelon chili?
It was like watermelon.
You sent a handful. You probably should have only sent 3.
I'm sorry, man. That was just
we
not
can't
good.
get past the chili
It
powder.
was not good.
Couldn't do it.
Also bickering back and forth. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, he and I give each other so much shit on Xbox Live. Like,
you do?
Oh yes. Well, you're always so like concentrated in the mission that Patrick and I are like, we're talking back and forth with each other like, oh, at least I didn't this and this. one that I wanted to talk about as well is your blonde "that's what she said" moments that constantly happen, and they're still happening.
Those have been happening since
day one.
I was a teenager.
Oh yeah.
Like I've always been like that.
Right.
So yeah. Okay, so we've got one from my dad that says I loved it when the podcast started doing video episodes.
Mm-hmm. That was episode 50.
When you got picked up on he said SoundCloud or the other big radio app, so Exploded Radio was one.
iHeart is a big one.
iHeartRadio, Spotify was a big one.
Absolutely.
Spotify was the big one.
I was just happy we were able to get on a couple platforms. Now we're on
pretty much everything but Podcast One.
Yep. Everything
yeah.
but
So I thought that was a really big deal. I never thought about that, but yeah, so the I'm trying to think here.
No, it's not on Netflix, but we haven't pitched to them yet.
Yeah, right. Another favorite of mine was when I was on the precast show for the first episode of the newest studio.
Yeah, and now our studio looks like a studio. It doesn't look like a room.
It's a little messy right now.
It's just in my corner.
Yeah. And then we've got one from my mom, and she likes when we do the pop tasting.
Yeah, and we'll
the
do
soda
those
tasting.
Again.
She says nasty stuff.
Yeah, we'll do those again. I'll make sure that we get those.
One of my sister said her favorite one was the Bean Boozled when we did the Bean Boozled game.
Oh yeah, and I mentioned that, and you got a lot of the bad ones.
I couldn't remember that, and I was like, the funniest one is the last one because I watched the whole video over the weekend when she posted it. The funniest one is like vomit. Or you guys get vomit, and I get like strawberry or something, like, and like you and Brett, like we have plastic bags for just in case. And you guys react the exact same and the exact same time. And it's like crunch, crunch, bleh.
Yeah, so
at the
bad.
Same time. And then I'm all over like looking at you guys going, and I just kind of do a little dance. I'm like, oh, I got a good one finally. I don't have vomit.
Yeah. And the thing is, like,
I got strawberry.
Like we got toothpaste or something in the first one. And
I got toothpaste. You guys got
you ate it anyway.
Yeah. Toothpaste was supposed to be like the bad one. And I was like, oh, it's toothpaste. Not so bad. Yeah. But I got like rotten egg and dog food.
Oh, I had rotten egg as well.
It was not good.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was not good. But yeah, so I got all the bad ones.
Brett said I like trivia and either or, which we got to get back to doing that when you get back on.
Yeah, Brett, you should do.
Get one ready.
You should throw some either or up on YouTube.
Or get it ready.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah, for when he's back.
Okay. All right, I've got another one here.
Yeah, I remember wanting to do some either or a while back, and all of a sudden this whole outbreak thing happened. There's a couple more, aren't there?
No.
Oh, okay. So we got.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Okay. So we've also got one of our other fans, Juice from Juice in the Morning podcast.
Shout out to Juice.
He said, "My favorite memory is the times we've gotten to hang out. Sorry for the blazing in the old studio."
Oh yeah, the sun. And us with our
I was like blazing.
Black shirts.
Like blazing?
We didn't blaze it. No, we did not.
Sorry for the blazing in the old studio.
It was the sun was
That's
killing
hilarious.
us.
That's funny. I think payback came when I was hungover and drove to Fort Wayne for your show, and we did the Toe of Satan challenge.
I didn't know he was hungover.
I didn't know he was hungover.
He was drinking on the podcast.
I know. Well, hey, that's what he did. Like when
the hair of the dog.
He's one of the people that I know that does that. Like him and our friend Rob, I think, does it.
I have never.
And I think Quentin. I think Quentin.
That's the thing. Like
too.
You and I. Okay, so over.
Never.
Okay, so over the Saturdays we've been playing GTA or whatever. We've been playing online for like 6 hours straight, and we're drinking. But the thing is, I can't get drunk playing video games unless I'm drinking the wrong thing. I have to stop after a couple because it just hurts my stomach. So.
Right.
Yeah, it just happens. But yeah, I mean, I do appreciate everyone doing all of their comments on social media. It's awesome. We appreciate all that. You guys are great. I think that's about it, Alex. That's on our chats and stuff. Unless you have one that came in that you don't have.
No, I think we've got it.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got it.
But yeah, thank you everyone who have given us the comments for our 4-year fan topic. So Alex, you said you had one prepared for this week. Do you have a story to go along with it or anything? Or?
What?
Usually there's something that you talk about in order for a topic to come
Well, I
up.
didn't say I had one
Okay,
prepared, but I do kind of had one.
That's fine.
Just because there's been talks of parts of the country are starting to open back up.
Mm-hmm.
So what I've been seeing is like there's a big question going around on like Facebook and social media. So I just figured, hey, we might as well just go ahead and throw it down as our, get into the topic of the week, which is when the country opens back up.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do next? Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do first? Like when everything is 100%. What are you looking forward to do when the country opens back up?
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah. So I know a lot of people this week, because we're on like week 4 of lockdown, or like the social distancing and certain things being locked down.
Is it
going to
get extended again, or is this really open?
I don't know. There's certain states that are opening up, or they're not necessarily opening up, but they're not as harsh on their social distancing, so they're opening certain things up.
Okay.
So who knows? I don't know.
Well, with that, let's just keep on moving into COVID.
But that's what I figured, because I've already got. I can answer that question super easily.
Yeah.
But what's funny is, since we're moving on to week 4 right now, the biggest thing that I'm seeing on Facebook is people. I didn't realize how many people actually get their hair done so often. I get my hair cut, like actually cut. The most I think I've ever done is like 3 times a year.
Right.
I really do not get my hair cut every 8 weeks like everybody else is like, oh, you should get your hair cut every.
Everyone's like, oh, I got the Corona cut.
Yeah, so like they're calling it the Corona cut, and or I get my hair dyed, or I get it touched up, or I do that every couple months. I'm like,
right.
The reason why, this is the first time in years that I've had my hair dyed to my roots, so I'm gonna have to get it. I'm gonna have to do something myself when it starts growing out, but I usually dye my hair so that way I don't have to dye it for a year, because that way when it grows out it looks natural. But my hair is definitely in like a weird stage right now.
It is.
It's like short, but like it's also getting like past my shoulders now.
Yeah. But you don't need to get a haircut.
No, I don't. But what I'm seeing is a lot of people are doing their at-home cuts.
Oh, yep.
So we saw Juice.
Yeah.
Juice was really funny.
He's got a buzz cut.
He's got a buzz cut right now. And there's a lot of people on TikTok. So I've been watching TikTok, and people are doing their at-home haircuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, wow, you should consider yourself super lucky that all I do is take your beard trimmer down to 0 and shave your head.
I'm bald enough. It's okay.
Like, you should be lucky for that. You're always complaining, like, oh, I miss my hair. I'm like,
I do.
Yeah, you know what? You need a haircut right now. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go put you in the bathroom and buzz it off, and it'll look great.
Right. So as we're talking about coronavirus, and that's a part of the conversation that we're talking about as far as.
Oh man, yeah, I didn't think about that, Brett. Oh. Brett's one of those that actually goes and gets his hair done all the time.
Yes, he does.
So I was like, it actually would probably be
his
weird
mushrooms
to see
out like mine.
Does it?
Yeah, the sides and
back.
back.
You're gonna have to send me a picture of you with like nothing, no product or anything.
Yeah, we haven't seen you in a month.
I know, Brett. What do you look like right now? We don't remember what you look like anymore.
Right.
Do you have bags in your eyes and like? Do you look like this?
Do you have a beard growing out like Christian Bale does in Dark Knight Rises? He's all secluded.
Doesn't he get the person that does his hair? Doesn't she does his beard?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you look like, Brett? The audience is dying to know what you look like if you still exist.
But yeah, so let's go into the COVID conversation here as far as the numbers go. I'm gonna go 2 weeks ago. Oh, we just got a weird mustard soda. Okay, that was a weird item. Okay. He said his beard is pretty bad too.
We need a picture.
Yeah. So 2 weeks ago we had 1.9 million confirmed cases. Now we're sitting at 3
million.
Yep. In 2 weeks we've gone up by 2 million. So that's pretty crazy. In the United
Wait, you said 1.9 to 3? That's 1 million.
That's 1,100,000. Yeah, it's 3,059,068. This is as of 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. And the United States doubled in 2 weeks, went from 584,000 to 1,007,000. So Yeah, it's been a rickety road as far as our.
We have the most positive cases.
We do. Number one, America.
Mhm.
Now, as far as the recoveries go, this will make you feel a little bit better. 446,000 2 weeks ago. As of today, we're at 907,000 recoveries.
Mhm.
Yep. And the United States has it's gone way up as far as
I
recoveries
know.
go. 43,000 last 2 weeks ago, and we're at 137,000 this week.
Mhm.
I'm not giving exact numbers and giving rough estimates, but then again, you also have to think about these numbers can also be false in the fact that
Well, I mean, what's
depends
reported
on who's
and
getting
what's not,
tested
what's not
and
reported.
Mhm. Yeah, because we were talking about it, it's like we're wondering, did we already have it? We don't even know.
I don't know.
We
I
have
don't
no
know.
idea. And the only way you can tell is if you get an antibody test.
And those are only like
70% accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as far as the deaths go, 119,000 2 weeks ago. We're at 211,000 this week. So it's gone up by 80,000 in 2 weeks. And that's
Still
has that
a lot.
slowed down?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't think so. United States, it's doubled. I went from 23,000 to 56,000. So, and they want to open it back up.
I don't know.
I'm against that, man.
I'm just starting to I'm just so the last couple weeks I've been probably not even couple. It's probably been a few weeks. It's the first 2 weeks of this whole deal, like at the middle of March or towards the middle of March when this whole thing happened.
Mm-hmm.
When they started shutting things down and it really started to get serious.
Right.
I think the first 2 weeks you kind of got that panic.
You really did. Oh my gosh!
Everybody kind of just panicked. And
the grocery store is so different today.
Yeah, everything's more stocked up now, and I
Mhm.
think there's not that many people at the grocery store at a time.
They're still limiting the TP. Oh yeah, our weird experience. We went to the grocery store Saturday night at 8:30.
Oh, I forgot about
and
that.
our Kroger locked the entrances. The only way
All of them.
The only way you can get in is if someone's leaving.
Yeah.
So we had to sneak our way in. It's you're open for at least another half hour. They cut their hours down from, I think it was
They were supposed to close at 11.
9. No, they close at 9.
No, they're supposed to close at 11. They close at 9 now.
No, they close at midnight.
Whatever.
Normally, but this is not a 24-hour Kroger. We do have one around us, but I don't even know if they're closing. I don't know anything about that. But we don't shop there. Oh, okay. Brett just emailed me a selfie.
Nice. We can throw that up on there.
You have to let me know, is that PTO or is that you know what? That is sent to PTO. All right.
I'm still staying home in May too soon. Yes, I kind of agree. It's just I don't know about the whole thing. I'm just gonna do what everyone tells us to do. I think what I was trying to say is the first 2 weeks I was just in this oh my God, Brett. That doesn't look like Brett.
How can I pull this up properly?
Can you
I have to download it. I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to. Brett, we need your permission to post it on social media to be who's who's suffering from
COVID beard,
COVID hair. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. All right, we'll throw it up on YouTube here real quick.
Brett, you have a beard trimmer, don't you? Oh my gosh, go to our YouTube if you guys are.
He said it's fine. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have to post that. We haven't seen Brett in a long time.
That hair.
But
your hair is so long.
Brett, you look weird. You're actually I don't think I've seen you with a mustache before.
No.
A real mustache.
Nah. I mean, I know some people who have, I know people who are like, oh, let's have our friend Jer. He's grown his mustache out before.
Yeah, he looks weird with a mustache.
I'm not so certain about that one. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I'm looking at it right now. I don't think I've ever seen a front selfie from you. That's what I want to say. I have seen you do side photos
selfie?
every time with your sunglasses on. I've never seen a front selfie from Brett. I mean, we're gonna do that again. We're gonna put it up on YouTube again. It's the beard, man. It looks like you've really grown it out. I wonder if you should just become a member of ZZ Top at this point.
That's not that bad.
No, it's not. I'm just stating. Yeah, it's.
You wear a hat at work.
Oh, yeah. And your dad says he's been cutting his own hair for over 2 decades.
Dad,
well, I mean,
that's because you don't got hair.
When you're thinning. Thinning. Yeah.
Okay, anyways, what I'm trying to say here is the first couple weeks you were just in this panic. So I think that the last couple weeks now, I'm just not looking at the news anymore about COVID.
And you and I mean,
like it's like once a week or twice a week, and I swear the first couple weeks it was like on lunch break, and then when I got home, and it's like just wondering like when's it gonna be next door kind of thing. Like
right.
It's just a panic of like who are we gonna
And I heard our neighbors coughing the other day. And
I know we're like, oh my god, they have COVID.
Are we gonna get it now? And now I'm just like, should I even flip out about this anymore?
I still think that everybody should be.
You and I have kind of been a little like testy as well too, due to the COVID. Like you and I, like
you're saying this the whole week.
You're stressed. You're stressed, and I'm stressed.
No, you keep saying that we keep bickering at each other this whole week. We keep arguing.
We do.
Here's the thing: you are starting it.
See, here we go.
I'm not joking. I'm saying this even on the podcast. You are starting it. I'm going home, and I am very tired from my work day. And I come home and I do my normal routine. I'm sorry that I don't want to interact. Like I know
with me.
No, not necessarily. What I'm trying to.
What
say.
am I?
I know you're.
Fuck me, right?
I know that you're stuck at home and working at home, and you're cooped up in this house. I get it, and that you're like, oh my gosh, my wife is home. I have somebody to talk to. I get it.
Exactly.
But I am the complete opposite. You're stuck at home in front of a computer working and not having any social interaction. Where I am an introvert and I am stuck at work all day. Doing way more human interaction than I'm used to,
or should be doing.
Well, just than normal. And then it's also just
you're out of routine as well.
Really,
that's a big one.
I'm out of routine, and with my brain right now, routine is very key to keeping me sane.
I get it.
And my whole routine in the last 4 weeks is completely messed up, which means my head's all messed up right now. And when I come home, I want to sit on the couch. I want to have something to eat. I want to work out. And I'm sorry if I go to sleep.
You do go to sleep.
But I'm like, I am so tired. And I was so tired on Saturday. Mm-hmm. Like, I was so happy that I mean, my Saturdays are only 4-hour shifts right now. But It was just so nice to not have to worry about going into work. That Saturday, we were up until like, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were up pretty late on Friday, going into Saturday. But I woke up Saturday morning at like 9:30, looked at the clock, flipped it off, and I was like, nope, I'm just going to go back to bed. And then I woke up again at 12:30, and I was like, I should probably get up. It's afternoon. It's a little late to be sleeping in.
I don't think you got out of bed till 2, right?
And then I was like, you know what? Layla came up, my dog, curled up with me, and I'm like, I'm just going to shut my eyes for a little bit and cuddle with my dog. No, next thing I know, it's after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Josh comes in and goes, oh, I just got done with my stream. Do you want to wake up now? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we wake up, have a brunch, lunch, whatever you want to call it. At 2:30.
Yeah.
And then we watch an episode of Ozark. And then we take a 2-hour nap on the couch.
We did.
I was like, that's just how worn out I am.
And then we went to your brother's for dinner. He offered us some. It was just it was just your brother, his girlfriend, me, and you. And we kept our distance.
We did. We kept our social distancing.
Yep.
And I wore a mask and everything. So.
Oh, they said warm ass.
Wore our masks.
They said and warm ass. Oh man. So yeah, no, it's just been one of those. Just been an offbeat week for me. And you are exhausted for like half the week. And it just happens. And we're just not in sync. It's hard. And like,
I just don't like that you're like, you said,
go ahead.
We're bickering at each other. And you're saying, what's funny about this whole deal is that
this is happening right now.
I know, but what you'll do is you're getting really testy very easily. And then you'll yell at me. Not like yell, but you'll argue with me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll argue with you because I'm upset that you're arguing with me out of no reason. You have no reason to yell at me or not. I'm trying to say not yet. We don't yell at each other, but like argue.
No.
And then I come back at you, and I'm one that likes to be secluded, and I let you go calm down, and then you calm down, and then you come in, and then you give me a hug.
I apologize.
You apologize,
even though it's not always my fault.
Here's the deal: it's always your fault. It's always your fault. Recently, it's always been your fault. I'm not doing anything.
That's maybe the problem, too, that you're not doing anything because you're falling asleep. And it's like, hey, wait a minute, I'm here, too.
I got fucking house this morning.
You did.
I did the dishes and the laundry and I swept.
That's your,
and I streamed.
That's your normal Monday.
But I did all of that, didn't I?
Yeah, that's because that's the one day that you have in like.
I'd like
order.
to have my weekends off.
No. That's your Monday. Like Alex's Monday is always that. That's every Monday. That's the one Monday that you can keep. That's the one day that you can keep in order.
Sunday and Monday is we clean the tank.
Please explain that before somebody starts thinking you're saying something else.
If you've ever seen Finding Nemo, where they say the tank is clean.
Yes.
Like they clean the tank.
We clean the house.
Or they don't clean the tank, but you know what I mean. Like
the
they're just like, good morning. The sun is shining. The tank is clean. Blah blah blah. So Josh and I talked about. That's how we say we were cleaning the house. Is we're cleaning the tank today. Like the tank needs to be clean. So Sunday, Monday, we clean the tank.
Mm-hmm. We do. So back to what we were saying now, Alex. You've been bickering. We've been bickering. Now don't just say it's all been me because it hasn't.
It has. I'm trying to say this. Would you disagree? Because here's the thing.
At this point, the
biggest thing is I know not to talk to you when you're hungry, because before this COVID situation, you always get hangry. You've always been that way. You always get hangry.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know not to mess with you or say anything that would make you upset, because you'll blow up. Like you are definitely the poster child for eat a Snickers.
I am.
Yes, you are,
Yes.
and I'm glad that you.
I'm
recognize
agreeing
that.
with you.
You are. That's
Yes.
very nice. Finally.
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 What? No, I've been saying this for years.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have. Okay.
Anyways, you get hangry. So here's the deal. You are now, in my eyes, with this COVID situation, being at home and no interaction with anybody, right? You are that times 10 right now.
Right.
Like, you woke up this morning. I was out of bed for like 5 minutes. I went to the bathroom. I came in the room, and then it was like, you're like, I'm hungry. I don't know. Like, it's just like the moment the words I'm hungry comes out of your mouth, okay. It's like, oh gosh, I need to get you something to eat right now, or else you're going to blow a fit.
I'm sorry, I have one need. One need. How many times have I gotten up? Okay, we're not going into this. No, we're not getting into this. We're not getting into this on. No. I mean, it's just it's a whole thing. Like, yes, we have been bickering, but that's just the way. And we were talking about this.
I love how we were just talking.
We were just talking about how couples don't get into these fights over like we're like, do people not like?
I love that we were just talking about this on the podcast like 2 weeks ago. I was like, what is up with this? All these articles of how to survive quarantine with your spouse.
Whoops. But here's the thing. Okay, no. But
I guess we're hitting our peak at 4 weeks.
But we're recognizing it. That's the thing. Like, that's a good thing. Like, not a lot of people recognize that they have that issue. That there might be like, hey, maybe we should talk about this, or move on to other subjects. As we have our own conversations and all that. You can only have the same conversation so many times, and it's like I'll ask you how your day was, you'll ask me how mine was, and then at that point we get the news or we get our phones out. So
I know, but I need to decompress after work.
Right. Oh my gosh, yeah. Today when I got home, the traffic was so unbearable, and I get home, I'm just like, why isn't the chicken in the crock pot?
Who'd you yell that to?
I didn't yell.
Who'd you yell that to?
I didn't yell.
Who'd you yell
Alex
that to?
says yelling. That's not.
Who'd you slam the door on?
I didn't slam. What? I didn't slam the door. I shut the door.
No, you slammed the door.
The door has to be shut with force, okay? Because it has carpet underneath it.
I'm telling you, he just admitted right there on the podcast. He started it.
I started that one.
He started. You know why I didn't start the chicken? Because I did the dishes, because there was nothing to cook the chicken in.
Okay, so.
We need to get off of this. We
do.
keep arguing.
Yeah, so.
Look what you started.
I did. We were just talking about how, the quarantine has gotten to us, and it kind of has.
Hey.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you.
So much.
So let's get back into another argument.
Okay. Okay, let's do another argument.
Now, this one I posted on social media back on, was it Saturday? It was Saturday. Thank you for being my memory there, because right now I'm just like, ugh, I'm
Do you have
shot.
the current Facebook up?
Oh, but I will. Okay, so I want to go into the conversation that I posted on social media, because you and I had a quick conversation. What?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. You and I had a quick conversation when we were looking at our at Game Pass, because there is a Power Rangers game out, which is a Mortal Kombat style Power Rangers. It's just face off against one another, story based, whatever. We're not into those type.
No.
But we looked at the DLC, and it made me kind of like, really? They're gonna do that? They made the White Ranger DLC, but the Green Ranger was not. And I was like, oh, well, that's because they got the White Ranger on the product right away. And you were like, nuh-uh, White Ranger's better. Which one is better was the actual conversation. Green Ranger versus White Ranger. And here's what I actually posted up on our social media if you are watching on YouTube. It is a photo of the Green and White Ranger next to each other, and it was a like or a heart. Now, if you are unfamiliar with the Green and White Ranger, stop right now and watch Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Get on, I believe it's on Hulu. If not, it's on Netflix. I know it's on one of those streaming services, or it was. If it's not, then I'm sure you can find it somewhere. But Green Ranger versus White Ranger was our conversation, and we brought it to social media. Some people were responding to it, and then I brought it to a 90s nostalgia Facebook page, and it got almost 1,000 votes. So I'm pretty happy about that. What?
Those numbers were just like your phone was blowing.
I had to silence the conversation.
It was blowing up.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't believe how much attention this question is getting.
Yes. Yep. So basically, everyone in the comments are like, oh, yes, they are the same person. We're going to get into a nerdy chat here about Power Rangers. So sorry for those who are, it's a different generation, but it's just the way it goes. Now, Tommy Oliver played both characters or both Rangers, of course. And everyone was like, oh no, I want the Red Ranger or this and that. That was not the conversation. It was these two Mighty Morphin Power Rangers pegged up against each other because these two have a interesting story amongst one another. Like Tommy's all about the Green Ranger's all about being evil and having that evil side to it, and a little bit. And he wasn't the leader either.
No, he wasn't. The Red was technically like the leader at the first Power Rangers.
Yes, and then it went to the White Ranger when it went to, I believe, I don't want to say Thunder, but it was.
Yeah, I think it was Thunder. It
might have been after that. It might have been. There was one.
You're talking about a show that came out in like 94.
Ninja was as well the White Ranger, but he was before that. Yeah, 94. And of course, Alex and I are.
We were like 5. Well, like we were prime age for this show.
Well, absolutely.
Prime age for this show.
So, and I put it out on social media, and some people were saying Green Ranger, White Ranger. Our friend Patrick said green. My sister said white. And of course, a lot of people were voting on there, stating, "Oh, I like this one more over this one," and whatever. But so the Green Ranger has the dagger. That was my big argument. Was the Green Ranger has the dagger, and the White Ranger has a different sword called Saba, who's alive and can talk and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's like pegging one up against each other. What did you say as far as which one you prefer?
White.
Okay, why?
Why?
Yeah.
Okay. My biggest argument is the damn dagger flute.
Okay.
I will say there's one thing I'm not gonna bash. The sound that it makes is obviously very nostalgic.
Can we play? Let's play that. I'm gonna get that.
Beep, beep,
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
No. Okay. So there's that. But here's the deal.
Okay.
The Green Ranger, when you are morphed into your Ranger suit, you have a helmet on. There's no air circulation. And then he holds up a dagger to his mouth that is not there and apparently blows into a flute that has no holes in it.
All right,
in a dagger. And it makes a noise.
All right, I got it.
It's the stupidest weapon ever.
But it doesn't compare to the way it sounds. And it's spawning the Dragon Zord at this point.
Yes, I understand.
So I'm gonna see if it does it again here. It's just spawning the dragon. Oh my god, that looks amazing. Just look at the Dragon Zord coming out of the water. I'm just watching the video. Oh, it only played it once. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. But it was the do 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 do. Yeah, exactly. That's the one. That's the one that
I would much rather have Saba the dagger.
Are you kidding?
Yes, it's cool looking. Would you just put it up on there? Put it up on the screen. The screen.
Put what up?
The picture. Look at that. Look at the little flute. Look at that. No. Look at the White Ranger. He's like, power. I'm a...
punching my mic at that
I'm
point.
a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. Look
There
at
you
it.
go.
He's like, yeah. And then this guy's like,
Okay, now the Green Ranger was the evil one.
Okay, and Tommy is stronger and a leader.
As a leader,
white.
you mean? Okay. Now, that is a good argument. That is a fantastic argument.
Yes, he's
actually.
stronger and a leader, and then he stays a leader.
Okay, but the Green Ranger had something to actually prove. He had to actually prove that he could be a ranger, and he was the one who was corrupted immediately by Rita Repulsa, and it was just a whole story arc of him becoming, being evil and then being rescued by Jason and becoming a sixth ranger. It was such a good story.
Yes, but the White Ranger versus the Green Ranger, the White's gonna win. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Isn't it?
No.
Yes, it is.
Well, let's go with what people said on Facebook. Now, there were 934 votes. Here we go. Now, the Green Ranger had the likes and the White Ranger had the hearts. Green Ranger had 579 votes and the White Ranger had 348. White Ranger loses, Green Ranger wins.
Okay.
Green had the better Zord, the better story, and I did not really like the White Power Rangers Tiger Zord.
I liked the Tiger Zord.
Yeah. Well, everyone's saying Green. Everyone else is saying Green.
Everyone is saying Green, right?
Brett says Green.
Okay, well, on my Facebook, I've got, let's see, I posted it, and I've got 2 hearts and 1 green.
Yeah, and then you've got, okay. You mean 2 white and 1 green. You said 2 hearts and 1 green.
Well, I said that. Oops, wrong thing.
Whoopsies.
Yeah. Didn't we had it on our Facebook too, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Our Facebook, we had
you
votes.
Go to our Facebook page. Yeah, it did. It actually did, and I think I don't remember who won that. So.
The White Ranger.
White Ranger.
Yep.
Off of 4 hearts.
4 hearts.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Kyle on Facebook, on our Facebook page.
Shout out to Kyle.
He said, that's tough. I had to give it some real thought. In the end, as a child, I had the White Ranger sword.
So did my brother. My brother had the sword.
I'm going to say, I saw way too many of my friends with White Ranger things and not Green Ranger things. I think I knew like one person that had a dagger.
Yeah. Patrick has all the Green Ranger nostalgia items. He sent me a photo and said, "Dude, Green Ranger for sure." He had he did that on my wall, I believe. But yeah, he was. He's also like one of the more powerful ones. Just Tommy Oliver in general. But he's also. Are you looking at something? What are you looking at?
The strongest Power Ranger.
Oh, okay.
It just says Tommy Oliver.
Well, of course he is. He's the one who actually looks like an MMA fighter on the show. And he's still pretty passionate about it. I've actually always that's Jason David Frank, by the way, is the actor who he does Comic Cons and stuff too. I would love to go meet him.
Mm-hmm.
So Green Ranger has the most votes. So
still stupid.
Sorry.
Still stupid.
His story arc is him. Okay, as the White Ranger, it's like him being reborn in a sense. It's like him being like his own, leader's character. Like I remember when the White Ranger was unveiled.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The Green Ranger I don't think stuck around long enough, but the shield was cooler. Especially you can't deny the Green Ranger's shield. His chest shield is cooler than the white.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding. We're looking at it right now.
Yeah. Are you kidding?
We'll show it again.
The outfit for the White Ranger is way better.
Okay, hold on a second. Before you say that, the White Ranger's outfit was done when there was more production. The Green Ranger was done when it was done over. I do believe it was just.
Josh?
What?
How do you think that triangle of a vest on the Green Ranger that sticks out to here?
Yeah.
Is cool.
It's absolutely
cool. It looks like something.
It's retro. What? The shield looks cooler.
No.
I think it does.
No.
But the helmet of the White Ranger is pretty cool. I mean.
So is the dagger.
Nah.
And the shield. And the Zord. Yeah.
I wanted to see a Dragon Zord versus a White Tiger Zord. Let's bring that on. Okay. That'd be great to see.
Yeah, let's do it.
But in the voting, Green Ranger has won.
So we've got Brett who says I'd go with green just because I never watched it when white was around. I agree about the chest shield. I agree with you, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, Brett.
Agrees with me.
Whatever,
Yay.
Brett.
Yay.
Whatever, Brett.
I was going to bring a heavier argument, but I think I've said my piece, and so has everyone in our voting.
Either way, it's the same dude.
It is
comes
the same
down
dude.
to it. It is the same dude.
Yeah.
And that dude is.
Which is why you can compare them.
Which is.
Because they have different.
You know who really wins this argument?
Tommy Oliver.
The Pink Ranger.
Oh, because she got Tommy.
The Pink Ranger.
I always wondered if Amy Jo Johnson and Jason David Frank dated. I wonder if they did in real life.
I don't know. They're kind of like the Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake.
Oh, like the big ones.
Yeah, they're like the couple that you're hoping dates outside of their career.
Yeah.
I wonder if they did.
Let's move on from that. You got some stuff written down as far as looks like. What do you want to move on to? You got. I want to make sure I'm talking about the right thing here.
We've got for those of you that are fans of Parks and Recreation.
I am.
They are actually going to be doing a reunion special.
Really?
Yep, they are.
How are they going to go about doing that?
Are
they going to be doing like an actual stage performance thing, or are they doing like an actual on set, or are they doing like a Zoom chat thing? Like, are they keeping with the COVID? Like, are you reading the article?
Yeah, I can't remember where I saw on this. Literally, oh, it's a scripted in-character special in aid of COVID-19.
Okay. And a lot of the game companies have been doing. Oh, by the way, Star Wars Episode 9 comes to Disney Plus next month.
I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah, and I want to rewatch it and see if we can enjoy it. Like, you didn't like 9.
Is that this Thursday that they said they're doing it?
I don't know.
Yeah, this Thursday.
This Thursday?
Yes, this Thursday on NBC, 8:30 p.m. is when they're gonna do it.
Okay.
Yep. The story for half an hour episode draws from events happening today as Pawnee's most dedicated civil servant.
Yeah, doesn't the series finale take place in 2020?
So here's the deal. This is the actual storyline of the episode. The story of the story of half hour episode draws from events happening day as Pawnee's most dedicated civil servant, Leslie Knope, is determined to stay connected to her friends in a time of social distancing.
Okay.
So, yeah. Thursday at 8:30.
And we were just having that conversation on Saturday night. I do believe you mentioned that they were going to have that when we were playing GTA. And, it's kind of hard to pick which one's better, The Office or Parks and Rec. That was one thing that we had.
I still say The Office.
Is that a face-off we should have?
No, I think it's an easy... I think that...
I don't know. I've had people say Parks and Rec.
No,
What do you think? Do you think we should do a face-off?
I can already just tell you and I are going to agree with each other.
Well, us, maybe.
Yeah, so there's no point.
But we'll have something else as a face-off on our social media. I think we're going to keep that going weekly if we can get comparisons, one against the other as we move away from the Power Rangers chat.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a fan of Parks and Rec, and I wonder how this is going to go down. Like, if it's going to be like if it's going to be actually good, or if it's going to be like one of those stupid, you probably shouldn't have even bothered. You and I have been watching Ozark, and I gotta say, I wish I had more time in the day to watch more, because we watched that 3rd episode.
Yeah,
and I feel a little bit better about.
I do. I feel better about it. Oh, so I did see something today that one of the radio shows I listen to.
Mm-hmm.
So the curly haired girl, the blonde one, that's like, she's like evil. She wants to steal the money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's one of the family.
Yeah.
In the trailer
the
park.
the crazy family.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the leader girl.
I don't remember her name.
I don't remember her name either because we're still watching the show.
We're only 3 episodes.
Yeah.
In.
So interesting thing is she graduated in 2015 from Indiana University with a degree in psychology.
Nice.
And she's like this she's a psychopath in this.
That's awesome.
She's a psychopath in this actual.
That's good to know.
TV show.
No, it's a good filler for Breaking Bad, I think. Kind of feels like it.
A lot of people have told me that watch Ozark. They said, I was like, I've only watched the first 2 episodes. We're not sure if we're going to get into it. We've had so many people, including a fan of the podcast, that said, please, 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 I don't want you guys to give up on this. It's a lot. Like, I know how much you guys like Breaking Bad, and it gets to be like that. You have to get into the show and get, like, every episode gets better and better and more and more intense.
It wasn't grabbing me.
They said it'll be more bingey in season 2.
Mm-hmm. And you and I have been also watching the Harley Quinn show on the DC.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I highly recommend that. I am not a huge, like, comic or, is that what I would say, like, comic or anime?
You're not into any animated.
Yeah, I'm not like, into that. Like, I like cartoon wise, I like South Park and Family Guy,
Rick and Morty.
Like,
there's probably a few others.
But like, I like hardcore. Like, those are like, that's what I like.
Mm-hmm.
And everything else just kind of like, I get kind of bored with it.
Right.
I've really been craving some new South Park though. I'm telling you.
It hasn't even been a full year.
I know. I really want some new South Park.
I wonder if they could have done an episode.
Can you imagine how much content they have now with all this going on? They have so much content.
They could do a COVID episode.
Yes, I know, they have so much.
That'd be interesting. I wonder what they do on their off season.
Yeah, we'll see. So I mean, but that's what it is. And we started watching the Harley Quinn, and I was wow, like it actually. I like the storyline. I like the characters. I like that it's like an adult cartoon.
It's an adult,
it's very adult
superhero cartoon. It kind of takes place of Rick and Morty for me with the adult humor.
Yeah,
like I kind of get really. I chuckle. I laugh out loud at a stupid cartoon.
I know, and then Harley's personality kind of reminds me.
It's voiced by Kaylee Cuoco.
I don't know, but her personality reminds me of me. Sometimes.
It's really nice. Yeah, well, yeah, and then and it's nice to see all the different villains portrayed in different ways. Probably one of the cooler animated Jokers because he's more of an asshole in this.
Yeah.
He gets to portray his douchebaggery in this, and I love it. I love seeing how Harley Quinn Harley Quinn does all of this work. We're like 3 or 4 episodes into the Harley Quinn show. And there's this one where it opens up where she's doing all this work to do this one big mastermind heist, and the Joker just walks in and takes over.
Because he's the Joker.
Because he's the Joker, yeah.
and she's trying to make herself her own name.
Right. And she got her own squad and everything. Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool. I'm really digging it. So, and then we've also been watching Dave.
It's getting serious.
It got
like
really
we
serious.
talk about how funny it is. Like it is funny. Like Dave is funny, but this show is like a autobiography pretty much. And
kind of loosely,
yeah, and it's supposed to like follow Lil Dicky's career, like how he got started. Mm-hmm. And this latest episode, if you're caught up, like it definitely follows one of his like saddest songs that he wrote. And I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be about because we'll have to wait till like Thursday of this week to see how it turns out.
I listened to that song by the way, and he mentions the auto tune.
Oh, he does?
Song. Yes.
Oh, dang. So yeah, it was right. So I mean, I like how it follows his music as well. But it's a great show.
I'm really enjoying it. It's on Hulu or it's on FX if you have that. So
I'm really bummed that that Lego Masters is done.
I really am too.
Like I really like Lego Masters, and I'm sure they're gonna continue. But
oh, absolutely,
it's gonna have to wait until COVID.
And they've also stopped doing AFV.
Yep.
Because of the COVID outbreak.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So no one's in the studios anymore. So it's like.
No, now we have TikTok.
Yeah, we do have TikTok. And you and I have been actually like planning out videos.
Yeah, Josh and I we're going to make one. We have a really good idea.
2 right now. 2 ideas. The other one I did last night. I had an idea and I wish I would have.
I know, but I think our one that we came up with on Friday or Saturday night.
Oh, no. I did it today with the.
If we work hard enough, we could go viral.
We don't need to go viral, Alex.
I'm just saying, like I think we'd get quite a few.
I would get a laugh out of it myself. So
yeah.
But the problem is, it takes a lot of physical.
Our video that we're planning.
It's gonna be physical.
It's gonna be physical.
Yeah, it's gonna take. Well, it doesn't have to be that long.
No, but it's but for us to actually we're gonna put in way too much work for like a 30-second to a minute video.
That's what I do with everything. Like with all of our work, I put in so much effort. It's like, and it's gonna be done in like a few seconds anyway, so it doesn't even matter. I think we need to get out of here, Alex. I think we're hitting time. Do you have anything else you want to touch on before we plug it in? I think we're sitting here with.
No, I'm hungry.
You're hungry. I'm hungry too. We need to figure out what we're gonna do about dinner.
You know what I'm excited about this week that I know you're excited about because you were already excited today?
Go ahead.
This week's workouts.
It's all about booty.
It's all about the booty.
Mm-hmm. You and I have been doing a lot of lifting.
We should take like before and after pictures of our ass. So we're doing like straight 30-minute like weights and booty bands and stuff.
It's already been like you already have results.
I know.
You just want a photo of your butt.
I just want a photo of my butt to see how much better it gets by the end of the week. Like, oh look, there's my butt.
There's your butt. No, we're doing a lot of birdie
doing
a lot of booty workouts, and I was feeling it today. Like, oh my gosh, the muscles are like so tired. Oh, all right. So, you want to go ahead and plug your Twitch, Alex?
Yeah, so you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/cute_kitty, KUTE_KITTI. I stream on Saturday and Sunday evenings and Monday afternoons. Saturday is kind of a play with friends night where right now we're getting back into GTA and just kind of screwing around on GTA, or just I get on with my squad and play.
Yeah.
And then Sunday is couples night. Josh and
we
I
did this. Okay. Totally reliable delivery service is what it's called. And
it's called FedEx Simulator. FedEx Simulator.
We need to get out of here. Alex can't say words.
No, it's AKA FedEx Simulator.
It's not good.
I thought it was fun for like a half an hour.
Oh my god, we played for 3.
Yeah, I know. But by the end of the last hour we were just screwing around.
Yeah, we weren't even doing the package deliveries. It's on Game Pass. It's called Totally Reliable Delivery Service.
It was just something to like. We're already done with Overcooked, so
we don't have to be done. We can go back to those.
I know, but like it's just something where like we wanted to take a break from Overcooked, and we've already completed the campaign. So, and we're waiting on Moving Out to come out, which comes out
tomorrow.
So we'll play that on this Sunday.
Yes.
And that just looks really fun. So hopefully it lives up to
there's
it.
another game that came out or that's coming out that is made by, I don't know what it's called. It looks like a mock of Moving Out. Like it looks.
I know, I saw it.
Deliveries.
It was some kind of thing, yeah.
Packing up or something.
Yeah, packing up. It's
that looks not as fun.
Yeah.
Your characters don't look as.
No. But anyways, that's what we're looking forward to on this next Sunday is playing Moving Out. And Josh had mentioned after Moving Out, because I don't think it's going to be a very long game, and I agree, I think that we should start playing it's a scary game.
Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's together.
You want to do couples nights?
I want to do Five Nights at Freddy's and we shut the lights off and play it. And keyboard. Like you have one side and I have the other.
I'm thinking about it, and I
think we should do it. I think it'd be fun. I love watching videos of people play Five Nights at Freddy's.
And
so I think we should do it.
We've never played them.
Never played it.
Nope.
So there's that, and then Mondays is my campaign day where right now I'm going through the Halo campaigns.
You're almost done with ODST.
I feel like I'm almost done with ODST. I'm like, man, these campaigns are not very long. Like I usually complete them.
3 in ODST are short.
Okay, I usually complete the campaigns in Halo in 2 to 3 streams. And I just started ODST like last stream, and I feel like I'm about like I can feel the intensity and feel like the end of it already coming. I will tell you, like I still like Halo 3 way more than ODST.
You're gonna change your mind when you play Reach.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
I'm just like I just feel like it's too open world right now. There's way too much walking around.
This is the last walking game.
I thought you said the next one.
This is the last walking game.
Oh, you mean like where I can get run. Okay. Yeah. But I feel like just walking around in
Mombasa.
I was gonna say Mimosa. Walking around Mombasa.
Yeah.
New Mombasa is just like it's boring. I get that I'm supposed to be like at a crash site and everything's deserted and taken over. Like abandoned. I get that. Yeah. But like it's just come on. It's just there's too much. That the music is still like amazing and things like that. But it's like I just found Dare. That's where I'm at in the game. If you played Halo 3 ODST, that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, no, you already passed that. You were Darren Buck Kiss. Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, Darren Buck Kiss. Yeah, that was kind of like
that's where you stopped.
Mind blow.
Yeah.
But there you go. That's where I'm at. So that's where I'll continue. And I'll most likely finish our ODST next Monday.
And start Reach.
I'm very excited about Reach.
I'm really excited for you to do that.
I'm excited.
Yep. As far as I go, I'm a Twitch streamer as well. You can follow me on Twitch. It is twitch.tv/Mr. L, MISTERL. You can I stream Tuesday and Wednesday evening and Saturday morning. I've been doing Minecraft on Tuesdays, Rocket League on Wednesdays, and Super Mario Maker 2 on Saturdays. And Super Mario Maker 2 has just added Super World, so you can make an actual like campaign for people to play.
Oh.
Yeah, you make your own worlds. You make your own levels, and you can send them out.
Cool.
They have done wonders with this game. It's pretty cool. And I was checking out some people's worlds. It's pretty awesome. Pretty fun thing to check out. So make sure you guys, if you want to check out my stream, do drop a follow. We do appreciate the follows, the likes, shares, and subscribes. We appreciate it. As far as our podcast goes, if you want to follow us on social media, we are on Facebook, which is facebook.com/PTOUnlimited. Instagram is PTOUnlimited_podcast. And we're on Twitter, which is @PTOUnlimited. On those apps, you will see our memes that we've been posting lately. We've been doing a lot of sharing as far as our content goes. We've had a couple of clippets put out on our social media from our last week's, and there's probably going to be something from mine and Alex's argument. Just putting that out there. It's probably going to be something up on social media about this. So yeah, make sure you do follow us on those. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it is @Lemke619, and Brett is Brett_Wings.
Cute_kitty.
Do you have a final note? Anything to say?
No.
No? Stay clean. Stay
home, stay safe.
Stay home, stay safe. I don't really have a whole lot to say other than, it's been a week. You and I have been...
Everybody have fun if you're actually going to participate this week in PTOUnlimited Movie Club.
Yes.
And watching Blank Man.
Blank Man.
Just for you, Patrick and Rick.
Just for you guys.
Just for you guys.
All right. So we want to thank everyone for joining us live here on YouTube. We do appreciate that. And those listening, we do thank you guys for liking and sharing, and do share our content. We appreciate it. I can't say it enough. Bye, guys.
Bye.